There's 4 personalities of being an entrepreneur. I'm Scott Oldford, and today I'm going to show you all 4. As being an entrepreneur, there's different traits that are required for us to be able to successfully grow a business. You must be an entrepreneur, a business owner, an investor, and a CEO. And many days you'll be all 4. If you do not properly embody these personalities into who you are as a business owner and as a person that's growing and scaling your business, your ability to actually grow your business successfully will be very difficult. See, an entrepreneur is all about being reckless. It's all about really, creating and innovating. It's about really destruction and creation from that destruction. Whereas being an investor is about looking at the financials. Being a CEO is about managing. And being a business owner is creating processes and systems to allow you to create a real business so that you're not just a hustler. So when we're starting out, we're an entrepreneur and we're kind of making things happen. It's a lot of fun. We create something from nothing. And that's a really, really good feeling. But as we progress, we must also not just do that inside of all pieces of our business. If we become an entrepreneur for our operations, for our client delivery, for our marketing, for our sales, for our finances, things end up being a mess. And this is actually what happens, is that when entrepreneurs don't transition to also being business owners and being CEOs and being investors, well, you know what? You can go out and create a lot of destruction. You can go out and create a lot of attention. But the problem is that you can't actually create a sustainable, scalable business. So then the second one is about being an investor. And inside of being an investor in your business, you need to be able to look at the finances, be able to look at the projections, look at the cash flow, and understand the right short and long-term decisions that are going to be able to make you have a successful business. Because again, what you created when you were a hustling entrepreneur isn't what you need when you're scaling a 7 or 8 figure business. The next piece is being a business owner, probably one of the most difficult parts, because now you have to create systems and operations and processes to be able to make it so that the business runs without you. And of course, up to this point, that wasn't the case. Now you have these weird emotions, letting go, delegating, outsourcing, allowing other people to create. That's not just you. And then finally, we have the part of being the CEO, managing people, managing team members, managing a business, being the visionary. That's also not always the trait of the entrepreneur. But if we manage all those 4 and we properly create a situation, in the situation of having all 4, the investor, the entrepreneur, the business owner, and the overall investor, we have the ability to create an actual sustainable, scalable business instead of just simply having an entrepreneurial hustle. And those people that can adapt, those people that can actually embody all 4 are the ones that create successful businesses that have massive impact, that create amazing abundance and freedom for both yourself as well as your customers and your clients. So every single time that you're presented with a challenge, every single time that you're presented with an opportunity, you now need to think, which do I need to be? Do I need to be the investor, the business owner, the CEO, or the entrepreneur? And from there, make the decisions based upon looking at the finances or creating the destruction or creating the management, creating the visionary part of who you are. And when you do this, exciting things happen. Now, remember, most people that I meet are good at 2 of 4. This is not something that's natural. Perhaps being an entrepreneur was natural, but creating these 4 types of who you are as the visionary that will create the business, that will create the abundance, that will create the freedom, that will allow you to create the impact that you desire, it's not natural, it's learned. And so sometimes, much like those ducks, it'll be really, really exciting, but really, really scary. And so what you have to remember is that none of us have all of the answers, that you'll have the high highs and low lows. But it's a skill. It can be developed. And while it's scary, I trust that you can do it because I know that your why and your purpose is strong enough to overcome absolutely anything. It's been Scott Oldford here today, and make sure that you're thinking about this every single moment of the day, every decision that you make. Are you the entrepreneur, the investor, the CEO, or the business owner? Actually, you're all four. It's just up to you to actually utilize them. I'll see you soon. So if you enjoyed this content and you want more of it, make sure you go ahead and subscribe. And if you want other entrepreneurs just like you to be able to also access this information, this knowledge, make sure you go ahead and share it with someone that means the most to you. Remember, as entrepreneurs, it's our job to be able to help other entrepreneurs continue to elevate, allowing us to evolve society and evolve our world. I'll see you next time. Bye.